there, welcome back to It's Only Paper, and today we're going to be working in my weekly journal. I haven't actually planned anything out. I've got my photos done, I've got my dates and notes, so I know what I want to do. I got sent through this stuff, these lovely papers and alphabet stickers. Look at these, aren't these lovely? These are sent from Paper Maze for me to work with, so I will mark this as add gifted. I fancy playing with it. It's been sat on my desk for a few days, so I feel like today is the day. So I'm going to go through and have a little look and see what I fancy. What I always do when I've got double-sided papers, I look through and then I put the side up that really calls out to me. I love that. So I'm going to do that right now. I see papers like this and I just think, oh, these would be so nice to journal with. I love the hearts. These are all from Heidi Swap. And what range? Oh, I like that one. It is Sun Chaser. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. I'm so tired. This is a late night one. Aid's watching a late Grand Prix and I'm having some journaling time. I love bits and pieces like this. These will be really handy. Not as fast at the back, if I'm totally honest. I quite like it, but this was the reason I wanted it. What's on this one? I haven't had it. Oh, nice. Haven't had any Heidi Swap for a while, actually. Oh, I love that one. That is so my colour. That is cute. Makes your eyes go a bit funny, that one though, doesn't it? But it was that side that I loved. That would be very handy for journaling. And I got another one here. Oh, I like that side as well, though. To cut up. I'll leave a link down below. That is a nice one. I do have quite a few photos, so I am going to need to create a bit of a flip type thing. I think let's cut up my photos and then we will go from there and I can see exactly what I've got to play with. I think that's probably my best option. So I'm just sticking my photos. These were printed from the selfie printer. I used the Canon selfie app, and then I like the shuffle option, which gives me the photos. I always do 5, and that just works really well for me. I like doing that. I've got quite a few. This is only from a week. This is the very last week in March, which is why I have my notes. And I take a lot of photos, which really helps me. But I would really like to catch up a little bit. But sometimes when I've got a little bit of catching up to do, I would tend to do maybe 2 weeks on the one page. But I've got quite a lot of photos just from 1 week, so I've decided just to leave it at that. Otherwise, my page will be a little bit swamped, maybe even more so than normal. I do tend to include quite a lot on my pages. That's a good point, actually. So I fill my pages out on my weekly journals. I have quite a lot, saying that that's not a great example, but generally I do have quite a lot going on my pages, quite a lot of photos. What about you? Do you fit quite a lot on your pages, or do you keep them more simple? How do you go about your journaling, like when you're doing more kind of like memory keeping with regards to weekly or daily journaling? Some people I watch don't even include that many photos. For me though, the photos are a really important part of the memory keeping, so they are really important to me. We met the kids for lunch. It was Mothering Sunday weekend, and Holly works 12 hours on a Sunday, so we decided to just do it on a Saturday instead. Then that way obviously Holly could be included. And we went for a really nice pizza lunch. It was sourdough pizza. It was so delicious, and it's just reminded me that I have actually got some, I keep loads of like containers, storage and that on my desk next to me, and then if ever we go anywhere or I've got a receipt or any type of memorabilia, I pop it in there. And I've just remembered I have got some bits and pieces from that pizza place, so I'm just gonna have a little raid. There we go. I took the little feedback thingy, so I thought I'd include that. I'm thinking I might pop some of this down. Actually, if I'm going to create a flip, it would be quite nice. I like that. Let's go with this one. And fold that over, I think. I think that would be really cool. Let's fold it over like that. And then trim that down. I think that makes more sense. So I'm wanting to create lots of space. Let's pop that there, and I'm going to cut that down. I trimmed this down to fit the page, and now I'm thinking, actually, let's, by the way, I've got twiglets on. I've just popped into the lounge. My trimmer was in there. I've been working in the lounge today. And Aid's in full snack mode. And yeah, I like that. And I grabbed chickpeas on the way out. I roasted seasoned chickpeas earlier on. They are so good. I quite like that. And Aid's snacking on twiglets. So I nicked some on the way out. They are so good. Right. What's your favourite type of snack? Snacking is not good when you're filming a video. I'm liking this, and I'd like to add something to there as well. So, oh, I've just had an idea. Right, let's pop this. I'm not going to stick it all the way down because I've got an idea. So I haven't completely stuck it to the end, but I am going to pop it on there. And this one, I love that colour, it's so nice. A bit of twiglet there on my page. Oh, I do love a twiglet. I think it's one of those love them or hate them snacks, isn't it? Let's pop that on there. Are you in the love or hate team? Right, I like that a lot. I'm now wanting to add, oh, do you know, we could actually go, oh, that's quite nice. I was thinking about doing, because that colour matches on there. I'm just going to quickly check out the papers just to make sure I'm not missing anything and that I could actually do something else. Nope. I am going to, whoops, oh, no, I will use this. I wasn't going to, but I will. Let's add a little bit. My plan is to slide this in like that because I haven't taped it all the way down. That will look so cute, won't it? I like that. So we just need to add a little bit of tape just so that it sticks in place, and then slide this in like that. That just adds such a fun edge to that page. I really like that. Now I want to add some journaling space. I've got these two colours the same, so I am going to, let's just mark off. I quite like the idea of having the date bit there. I'm going to trim that down, and I think that looks just perfect on there. Let's add some tape to that. I'm taking a good look at these and deciding what I would like to use. I'm going to cut out this, this, and this to start me off. I love anything where, I keep having a look just to make sure I'm not cutting out something I really like. I've done that before. I love anything where it makes journaling easy and sort of gives me spaces to tell my stories. I now go into like full relaxation mode. I stick on a YouTube video and I just create. I love doing this so much. I wanted to add some kind of like title, but not title. So I decided to go with the word food, as obviously this page was about food. I really like the yellow. I'm still at this point not sure if it fully stands out, if I need maybe a black pen to go around the outside. What do you think? I like it, but it doesn't quite pop. The thing I liked about this as well was I like the food and I like the good, but put them together and you've got good food, and I just thought that sort of went quite well. I'm using the little card. This came with our bill when we paid, and it was like to leave feedback, so I naturally asked if I could just take it with me. The service was amazing, and we left like a little thank you on the receipt. But I thought that would be really nice in my journal. It was quite sweet, actually. I asked if I could take it, and Holly leant over to the server, the waitress, and said, "Oh, she's a journaler. It's what she does." I thought it was quite funny. She felt the need to sort of make an excuse for me. Yeah, my mum's odd. That's what she does. I thought that was quite sweet. I wanted to add something. I love the teal. It's really my colour, but I wanted to break it up a little bit. So I just added some sort of extra paper on the other side, and I'm just cutting bits and pieces. I'm trying to make it a bit more interesting with the page. I love the colours, but it's not popping quite enough, so I'm like cutting out some extra wording, just something to add a little bit of boldness. The Three Joes, the red, definitely does that. That colour definitely pops, but I like the pop. That's what I like on a page. Adding my photos, trying to see what to put where, and just sort of when I'm kind of like placing my photos as well, I'm sort of like thinking at the same time, where can I add my journaling? So that's always on my mind as well. I'm adding now some extra. The other thing I tend to do, I make these flip pages, and then I pop my photos in, and then I think, oh, I've actually got too much space. And sometimes you don't actually have loads of journaling. That's great if you want to like add extra embellishments or a quote, but sometimes I've done it before where I've actually created a page and I've left myself too much space. So I'm kind of going through now and just thinking, when I'm placing my photos, allowing enough space for journaling, but at the same time not allowing too much space so that I have too much empty space as well. I really love these stickers from Doodlebug. I've been buying Doodlebug stickers for absolutely years. I quite like the plain ones. I prefer the stickers over the chunkier thickers. I don't want the bulkiness on my journaling pages, and the stickers are just so easy to use, and they're so much cheaper. $3.99 for these, and you get loads, and they come in loads of different colours as well. I recently realised that I hadn't been buying stickers, alphabet stickers, for years. A few years ago, I had a massive binge going through, purge, and I went through and got rid of loads and loads of alphabet stickers. I kind of regret that now. A lot of them admittedly were thickers, but I had some like quite nice foam thickers that would have still worked. But yeah, I had a really good sort out, and I'm realizing now more recently I need to stock back up. So each time I'm placing an order with Paper Maze, I'm actually adding a different color, a different set of the Doodlebug. Really vibrant colors, and they really suit my style of journaling. This is quite a few days later. I always give a tip that if you're not happy with your page, you've kind of run dry with it, ran out of ideas, step away. And that's how I've treated this page. I like it, but it's nowhere near finished. It doesn't stand out. When I look through my other pages, just realised I haven't finished this one either. Those alphas are going to need to be stuck down. There's always like a focal point. This one excites me. I love the colours. This one excites me. Again, I love the colours. It makes me want to look through it. I get excited. See the colours on this one. Although this one is more muted, I still get excited about this one. However, this one does nothing for me at the moment. To me, it's almost like a blank page. There's nothing exciting about it. So we need to make the exciting happen. I've just gone through my punches. I've pulled out some. I've got my tab top, which I love. And I've also got a brand new one, which I haven't used yet. So I am going to open this one with you. Let's have a look. And we're going to make some little embellishments using the scrapbooking papers. Sometimes you have to make the magic happen, don't you? So we're going to make tab tops. I think I just want to make something that was really eye-catching on the page. So I can add a tab top here. I could even add two actually to add some colour. So let's grab the papers. See, that would stand out. I like that contrast. That would work. I want to make sure I don't use, because I really like that. They would work. I like the hearts, so I don't want to use up too much of that. I do really, no, I don't want those. I like the teal, however, that's too samey. I think it's going to need to be, oh, actually, these are the ones. Sometimes, you know, when you just see something, I've got the pinks and the yellows. Oh, I love that though. I love double-sided papers. They excite me, and you've got joy on both sides, but don't you just hate it when you love both sides? Right, let's see if this will add the magic. Instantly, that's better. Right, let's add 2 of those. Let's do, I want similar kind of colours. And then it adds a little bit of colour to both sides. I like that a lot. Although that's on there. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's add these. Although, should we add a little bit? Yeah, let's add some more decoration to those. So we're going to add those there. Is there anywhere else I can add a tab top to? Not at the moment. Okay, so we've got 2 tab tops. We could add one on top actually. Let's do that. Let's add a 3rd. How exciting is that? This will look cool. We could have one at the top. We could have one there, couldn't we? So let's do that as a possibility. Now let's make some bunting. I think I want to go with the pink again. I think the pink is going to be what makes this page exciting. Well, that cut nice and easy. I will link these punches below. See, look, already. That's not going to work. I like the idea of that there, but that goes over the wording. So let's add something there. We could add another one at the top, maybe a yellow. And the good thing is, even if I don't particularly like them, they will be absolutely fine for another time. I like that. Pull this page out. Yeah, we can move that along. And I think we need another one down there. So let's add. You could make a whole row of these as well, couldn't you? That's there. Yay, this is actually coming together quite nicely now. We'll add some fancy stuff on those too. I'm liking this. Don't need anything on there. And let's have one up there as well. I don't know, actually. Maybe we need a pink on there. Like I said, I'm not worried about doing too many because, oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's better. Right, so that's those. I do want to add a couple of other smaller bits, but we will come back to those. So, right, I think we're getting somewhere now. Let's move this to one side. I'm also thinking I'm going to grab, let's open this back up again. I'm wondering maybe some hearts or something like that. Like we could add something here. I don't want a small punch. I've got like these ones, but I think they're going to be a little bit lost. You know, we could even cut them out by hand, couldn't we? That, I think, let's go with the yellow. Oops. And let's see how this looks. A little heart. Yay, that actually looks really nice. So we've got that one there, and then I could have another one that side, also in yellow. Let's go here. Sometimes you have to just get creative, don't you? And let's see how this one looks. Oh, that's a nice one. Could do with pink maybe on there. That might work better. Let's try. I think I'm just going to do a whole load, make up a load of embellishments, and then what I don't use, I'll just use another time. Like that. Then that one could go on there. That's a nice contrast as well. I think I'm fine with this page. And I don't think we're actually going to have any space. I might even add something there. Do you know what I could do? we could add, using a border punch, I might actually do something like that, and even along there in pink. I think we have salvaged this page. It's definitely helped by stepping away. And I've had an idea for these as well, so we're going to keep these to one side. I've plugged in the hot glue gun. I've grabbed some netting, and I wanted some words on these, so I am going to cut. I've got this one here. I love this wording, but paper, I mean. Let's cut out some of these. So we've got the word sunshine. Let's cut out that. I want something to go on these just to make a little bit more of a feature. So sunshine. What else can we have? We can have friends. That would be a good one. There's some good ones on this actually. Oh, I'm excited now. I really feel it actually in my chest then. I got really excited with this coming together. It's funny, I just come to such a standstill with this page. We have got joyful, explore. Oh, we've got so many. I'm so pleased. Breathe, happy would be a good one. Oh, this page is going to look really nice now. So that's cool. I just want to cut out loads of these actually. Happy. I'm going to do breathe actually, although that's not a colourful one. I may well use that. I also made a load of embellishments recently like this for my top tier Patreons and sent them out. And what I was going to say was, it's a really nice idea to do, I'll show you them in a second actually, to actually make things and send as happy mail to your crafty friends. I'll show you what I made. A whole load of tab tops like this. So everyone got one each, one with a heart and one with an arrow. And it was just really fun to do, and I think it's quite a personal thing to make something for someone, but I know myself, when I've had that kind of happy mail in the post, it feels really special, and it's nice to have something unique to add to your pages, but also really nice to have something that somebody's actually made for you. It's like extra special. So I really recommend that. Next time you're making something, maybe make an extra and gift to a friend. Right, we've got quite a few little words coming up now. Oh, dreamer would be a good one. And we've got discover. So I think we've got a decent amount of words. It's sometimes as well really nice using up your stash in different ways, rather than just sticking your papers down and the usual kind of thing, adding your journaling to actually make your own little stamp on things. Next thing I'm going to do is tear some of this. I want contrasting colours to what I've already got. So if I were to do this one, I want to pop this on here so that contrasts. Hopefully my glue gun will be ready. Yep, so let's pop that on there, like that. For a little bit of texture, I'm going to add some netting, like that. And then I'm going to do it like I did before actually, add some cotton. So I'm just going to put some cotton on here. It's just normal sewing cotton. Then we are going to put one of the words on here as well. Which word? Let's have discover, like that. But I would quite like to add a button as well, just as a bit of a contrast. I've got a whole little jar of buttons here. Maybe the yellow, I think. Let's pop that on the end here. And ta-da! I wonder. No, let's just do the one. In fact, it doesn't even need the button really, does it? And actually, I just realised that says discover today. That's quite nice for a weekly journal, isn't it? Let's pop that on there. Staple that on. I really like that. And I just realised obviously then it affects the other page. I'm still working on that page though, so we'll come back to that. That is so cool. Hasn't that made a difference already? So let's do some more like that. There we go. I haven't put buttons on those because I want the journal to close. So they look cool, and that also then has an impact on, oh, I'm not doing that very well, that page there. So I will now do these on that side. So now we've got both pages. I really like it with words as well. I think that looks really nice. Now let's make our bunting, and I'm going to do that in exactly the same way as well. And then to help these, oh, it's like on a cobweb now. To help these stand out, I'm just going to add some little black lines, like a little dotted line, because that was exactly what I was wanting for these embellishments to stand out on the page. Everything's got like strings of glue now, so you can see the difference there. I think that really, really helps. So I'm going to do that on the rest. And then we're going to pop them on the page and see if we have given this page a little bit of pizzazz, because that's exactly what it needed. A little bit of pizzazz. So fingers crossed that will work. So let's pop some tape on here, and we wanted, let's have moments, because that's what obviously my weekly journaling is all about. Moments there. Oh, how does that look? Then I wanted one this side, so we said a yellow one. Let's have the word sunshine, because that's how the kids make me feel. Let's pop that one there. Let's move that over very slightly so it doesn't cover up the M. Wanted to add a heart there. Life is good. We were going to have a pink one there. I'm liking this. It's really kind of, oh, I have to zoom that up so you could see closer. Now you can't really see. How's that? That one, and then I wanted one above aid. Do we go with that one? Or I think that one's better. It ties in both colours then. Like that. There. And I don't think we've got room for that extra one. You could always do one on a side, but we don't actually need to, do we? The other thing I was going to do, we've got these here. I've got these. I don't know if this is going to work, but I thought about using these as frames. So let's have a look. Like that. Again, just to add a little bit more of a focal point. I'm going to cut this one as well. These are obviously the negatives left over from my hearts that I cut. I thought it would be quite fun. I quite like that. Let's add, I'm not going to use PVA because I don't want to tear the page, and then if I don't like it, I know that the double-sided will just easily come up. Let's pop this one here. Again, it's just adding a little bit of colour. I wish I'd left this one a little bit larger now so it had a bit more of a frame to it, but I think it will be fine. And that one there. there, it's just added a little bit more colour. I quite like that. Colour was what I wanted to add, and then I wanted, we'll save that for another time. Then I wanted to do something with these hearts, didn't I? So I think we wanted a yellow one down there. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Do you know, I might actually do some more words on those and do them in a similar kind of way. I think I have finished this page. I'm going to have a quick look over. I was going to do some trim, but I don't actually think it needs it now. I will show you and see what you think. So this is the page here. Do you think that's an improvement? I finished all the journaling, and then we've got all these little handmade embellishments. Let's give you a closer up. Is there anything else that you would do, and do you agree that it looks so much better for it? I think it did need something extra, so we've gone for the 3 tabs there. Obviously those are double-sided, and then we've gone for the little flag bunting, and I've added the little hearts as well, flag and hearts there, and the little flag there. I think that looks much better for that. I'm not going to add the extra. I don't think it needs it. Oh, and then we've also added the little frames. I'm really happy with that. I think that's really pulled it together. It's added colour, it's added texture, and it's really fun. I love all these little cottony bits. I think they're brilliant. But thank you for watching today. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's inspired you. Let me know if you would add anything extra to this page. Thoroughly enjoyed making this with you today. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye.